What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to this program. Today I want to show you guys my progression on my free-to-play account. And I do keep in mind, guys, that I do have 7 different gaming accounts. I do work a full-time job, so I can't really get to everything as fast as I really would like to. But this is going to give you an idea how good this update really is for free-to-play players, how far you're actually going to be able to go, at least in the event challenge point reward. Now, this is an account that is over a year old, and I'm already at the EX generic memory, which is pretty damn awesome. And actually, between this event and the prior event that we had before, where we had the Alexandrite event, I actually have enough shards now to where I can actually change the EX generic memory to the color of my choosing, which is pretty damn sweet. This is nice. I have 100 of these shards now, which is awesome. Now, I don't have 200 shards, right? But I do have 100 shards, which is awesome. So it really just goes to show you guys, like, maybe like on a free-to-play account, maybe you're not going to be able to get every single shard that you want, so that you can change every EX generic memory that you get, because in these events, the first reward that they offer is the EX generic memory, and then afterwards they offer these shards. But between the 2 events on my free-to-play account, I was able to get this 100 shards, so now I can actually change the generic memory to the color that I want, which is actually pretty damn awesome. That's actually very, very sick. In the Sarah's gift event, I've actually finished this. Went ahead and got, the memory for Akira, right? Got all these rubies, and I'm just about finished with the pie event. I'm on level 8, right? We're just about there to get these other rubies and the other memory for Akira. And so far, my luck on this account, as far as Akira is concerned, it really hasn't been that great. But I just want to give a big shout out to Netmarble, because they actually gave us 1,000 coins for the VS Lucky Chance event. They gave us 1,000 of these coins, which really will help make sure that a lot of us are going to be able to A5 this guy, which is going to be very, very valuable, especially for this last week of this event where you're trying to increase your scores, because Akira, as I will show you guys again in today's video, really makes a huge difference, guys. He just makes a massive difference. And you guys can see, this is the last memory I need. I only need one more memory to A5 the character. And I'm going to be able to do it because I still got a full week of this event. So I'm going to get that memory, going to be able to A5 him on my free-to-play account, which is awesome. And I haven't really played much of the Style Sarah event. I am going to play this, guys. So the dungeon is available, so I can't really show you that right now. But I haven't really tried to do any higher scores in there. But now that I got a level 60 Sarah, and now that I have, I'm getting a level up Akira, once I get him to A5, then I'll probably do another run in the Sarah event, just to show you guys what the free-to-play account can actually do. I mean, I've already done the boss showdown, guys. I was able to do this there a long time ago. I actually completed this, not this boss showdown, but the other boss showdown, the easy one, where we got all of the rewards, which was really, really nice. And then in the towers, I haven't really completed all of the towers yet. Oh no, this is the rush dungeon. I actually haven't been farming the rush dungeon much at all, to be perfectly frank with you guys, but I do plan to, because I do want one set of those card sets out of there, because on my free-to-play account, I do struggle with getting certain sets for characters. A lot of the problems that I end up running into is that I won't have enough set cards for my character, so I'm probably going to farm one set out of there just to make my life a little bit easier. But in the Virtua Tower here, I haven't even done this one here, but I should be able to, because I do have Pi, I do have Akira. I only have a level 90 Pi Chen, so we'll see how that goes. And then in the second tower, I've completed it all the way to the top. And then in the third tower, right, which luckily I can use my Sarah, you can use Akira. I am going to go to the top, and you definitely want to go to the top in this third one, because there's 1,000 rubies in here. And there's actually a memory for Akira in here as well. I mean, if I can find that damn thing, it's somewhere in here. Yeah, I already acquired it. So that's where the free-to-play account stands right now as far as all my progression. I mean, I definitely would have had all these towers done if I would have, had a little bit more free time. But I'm going to get to it. I'm definitely going to get all that done. I'm not going to miss out on any of those rewards. And again, you do want to make sure that you do come into the Kim Cap 1 event and use your last coin, right? This is the last day for it, and then tomorrow's going to change elements. So we're going to be using different colors. These coins are going to expire after today, and they're just going to start the whole cycle over again. So do make sure that you do use these so you don't lose out on any rewards. And I've been doing pretty damn good on this account, guys. And I'm just going to show you once again in today's video that, like this team setup that I have, right? I mean, Taki, honestly, guys, isn't very good in this event at all. Like, she's okay, but you're going to notice, I mean, my first team just doesn't do much damage at all, even though I got an A7 Cassandra with a Soul Calibur set and max build. I mean, she's all jacked up, guys. Well, no, I'm sorry. She doesn't have a Soul Calibur set. She just has the Rugal set. Honestly, if I put the Soul Calibur set, which I do have, that would actually be a lot better, and I can just put the Rugal set on Taki. I think I'm going to change out my card sets and do that instead, because really Cassandra would do so much better with that Soul Calibur set, and she is my main damage dealer on his first team. But she has the 5 stones. I mean, she's all jacked up, guys. But on my second team, obviously we're just going to be using Sarah, right? And Sarah is still only 4 stones, which is probably going to shock you in this free-to-play run that we're going to do today. She really put up some numbers, guys, especially adding Akira on the team. And this is a level 40 Akira and a level 90 Pai Chin. So like I said in past videos, if you do have Pai Chin and, you know, everybody's going to be getting a free A5 Akira for the most part, you're going to do really, really well. If you have one of these characters, whether it's Akira, whether it's Sarah, whether it's Jackie, you're going to do pretty damn well as far as your damage, man. You're really going to pop it up. I mean, even if Pai Chin's at A5, you're going to be doing really, really awesome. So let me show you guys the run. And this is pretty insane, guys. Now, my fame system is at level 15 for Sarah, which definitely helps. My penetration is at level 10 also for her. But my codex is still very, very low on this free-to-play account, and I would still do probably almost double the damage on my main account compared to my free-to-play account. So do keep that in mind when you're watching this run. Like, I mean, seriously, guys, like Sarah, I really feel like Sarah and Jackie are both kind of like undervalued because of Akira's power, like because he's so strong. And this happens with all these collaborations. There's always like one character, and for example with the Soul Calibur set, or Soul Calibur characters, it was Cassandra. She was just destroying everybody else, but that didn't mean that Taki was bad, or like Free Ivy was insane, right? Or Mina. I mean, Mina's really good. Like, it doesn't mean that none of those characters were bad. It's just that Cassandra was just so much stronger than them, right? It's kind of the same scenario with Akira and the rest of these characters. You know, just because Akira is so strong doesn't mean that, you know, Sarah and Jackie aren't strong. They are damn strong. I mean, honestly, pretty damn surprising how much power she actually put out on this account, and it's really going to help me be able to get all those rewards and hopefully get all those shards out of the carnival. I mean, that's kind of my goal, right? But keeping Taki alive is it's tough, guys, because she has a disadvantage in this first team, and it's rough, man. It's gonna be nice when she doesn't have a disadvantage and I can actually use her a little bit. But again, I think I'm gonna switch out my card sets on Taki and Cassandra, because I feel like that would have been a way better choice. I'm not really sure why I was running the Rugal set on Cassandra. In hindsight now, I'm kind of like, why was I doing that? I should have been running the Soul Calibur set. But this is a practice run, so it doesn't really matter in all honesty. So maybe I could get, you know, maybe an extra 10 billion, maybe a little bit more compared to what you're going to see today. Because the first team really doesn't do all that much damage, man. I mean, again, if I put Pai Chin on this team, as I said in yesterday's video, I would do more damage, right? We'd put out more power, but it is what it is. And by the way, Cassandra's 3PG really breaks the meter because it does so many hits against Kim. Like, it's nuts. That damn thing just breaks it. It's pretty lit, guys. I have to say, I almost think maybe using her 3PG and just going into her skills every time afterwards will be better. Now, watch this damage, guys. We're sitting at 53 billion. We're sitting at 53 billion, right? Now, watch how fast this... Look at this. Look at how fast this skyrockets, guys. And Sarah, you know, she has a really cool kit where her third skill, that critical damage just keeps increasing and increasing and increasing, especially off of her core, where she just has a ridiculous amount. And with Akira and Pai Chin on the team, and something that works out really nice, by the way, is the fact that Akira, being a blue, doesn't have a disadvantage or advantage against Kim Kep1 on the second team. It's easier for him to stay alive. And I'm going to show you guys my build on Akira to help keep him alive, because that's really the biggest problem with the character, like in this particular event, is that he dies. And if you can keep him alive throughout the entire run, you're going to do way more damage, guys. You're going to do way more damage, right? And that's another reason why we're going to be doing a lot of damage in this run. I mean, look at the score, guys. Look at the score, right? I mean, and I wasn't even going to make another video showing this, but it was such an astronomical improvement by having Akira on the team that I had to share it with you guys, because it's just nuts. I mean, 540 billion, right? In yesterday's video, guys, I showed you doing, or in the last video, I showed her doing like 380 billion. But by adding Akira on the team at A4, not even using his EX core, which increases strike skill damage, which her third skill does have, we were able to improve our score by a tremendous amount, a massive amount. Now, let me show you what I've done with Akira to try to keep him alive. Now, the first thing is I'm using the Akane set. Now, I talked about this before, where you can use certain card sets, like whether it's the Ryugo set or that other PvP set, which I can't even remember the name of. that adds a lot of HP. That should have worked. But the Akane gives you that 2 seconds of immunity at the end. So he does have a heal built into his kit. And if he gets that heal, he can heal high enough to where the Akane set would reproc. I mean, the immunity is set on a 45-second cooldown. So, and then again, that's not really the greatest. That's a long damn cooldown. But this is what I did. So in his kit, guys, I actually gave him an HP stone, right? I increased his HP by another 10% here. And then this stone here, which actually decreases defenses, increase penetration. But you could put an HP stone here to increase his survivability. And then I had another HP stone here, right? Because Akira is mainly just going to be a support character, guys, he's not very strong. He doesn't have very good damage. So if you're just using him as a support character, the best way to go is either have stones that will increase your damage, like this one here, or other EX stones that decrease defenses by 50%, increase target damage received, like this one here. And that's why I left this stone on him, because it does, it does increase target damage received by 15%. That really, really helps the damage of your other characters. So I left that stone on him. But like, for example, on this account, I didn't have other EX stones that I can throw on this guy to increase the damage. So I just went with HP so that way I could keep him alive. Now, I know a lot of you guys might watch this and you might be like, yeah, but that's a lot of resources. But you'll find, guys, like even on my free-to-play account, I have a ridiculous amount of resources on this account, guys. Like, it is insane. Like, if you look at my resources, look at this, guys. I have almost 3,000 gold hammers, right? It's a ridiculous amount of resources, because like on this account, all I ever do is pull for collaboration characters, right? I just hoard and hoard and hoard and hoard and hoard. I don't try to level up every single character in the game. And that's why I have so many resources and I'm able to do things like this. So this might be a little tip for some of you free-to-play players, especially if you plan on staying in the game for the long run. These things really, really help out. And you don't have to do this. You don't have to put HP stones on him. It's just what I did to try to keep him alive. And as you guys saw, he did stay alive. And that's what allowed us to do that big 540 billion damage, you know, with Sarah being the damage dealer, right? That's what allowed us. You don't have to worry about Pai Chin so much. But Akira, I mean, he can die. Now, when he has the advantage, it's obviously going to be much easier to keep him alive. But I just wanted to show you guys another avenue that maybe you could go down as far as Akira is concerned, as far as just using him as a support character. But remember, guys, like there's other stones like this diamond stone that are for EX characters that do increase target damage received, that do decrease defenses by 50%. That would be, you know, way better as far as damage is concerned in certain game modes and in certain moments in those game modes. But again, this is the route that I decided to go down, and it worked out for me, man. That's a really, really insane score to be able to get done. So let me know how you're all doing in the game. Let me know how you free-to-play players are doing in this. How well have you moved along in this event? And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. DD+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.